let's go with a little. Do you care? Do you care that the guy that played Miles Morales in Spider-Man Across the Universe, he felt like he got snubbed at the Oscars? Do y'all care about that?
No,
No,
I kind of
No.
not
don't.
really. Because I do care to talk about it a little bit though, because he feels snubbed because the Hayao Miyazaki movie, that new one that came out.
You're not beating a Miyazaki film.
You're not beating a Miyazaki film.
That's what Raymond
Miyazaki
said.
actually make fucking movies.
That's why I was like, Raymond, I was like, oh, you think Spider-Man? You don't think Spider-Man will make it over a Miyazaki film? And he was like, no.
Hell fucking no.
You know how legendary. You know how legendary Miyazaki is, and like
yeah, he award-winning animator, movie animator.
You're not beating no Miyazaki film. I'm biased, but Mario movie was my movie of the year. But I knew it wasn't going to win no damn Academy Award.
But
Right.
I went to the movie theater to see that film.
I did too.
I don't. I thought the Miyazaki movie.
Oh.
And I don't think that was his best.
job.
I don't think that was his best movie at all.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told people about Simone Biles. I watched Simone Biles perform once, and it wasn't her best performance, and yet they were still giving her tens and all that other stuff on her worst day.
She's better than
It's the same way I feel about Miyazaki's when it comes to, it may not be his best film,
but he's still getting W's.
Yes,
he's still. Like, I know by name he probably gonna win, but if I'm being honest, I feel like the Spider-Verse movie was a better movie than that.
Spider-Verse is a great movie. I am not knocking you on that.
Still have to
I
watch
still
it.
need to watch the sequel.
It's a great movie. It's just the fact that I don't know. I think a lot of because I think it's still like old heads watching it, and they'll prefer the more traditional looking animated movies like the Miyazaki films and some shit like that. That's another reason why I say that. I feel like it's gonna be more or less based on that. And
name recognition.
Yeah, name recognition, and that Into the Spider-Verse is very abstract. I feel like if
I'm all for the new all these different styles of animation though. Like I'm down to see the creativity.
No. There's nothing wrong with the creativity. It's just that once again, you're not fucking with a Miyazaki film.
That actually made more money than a lot of live action films of last year.
It's like I don't need to bring her up, but it's like if Beyonce's nominated for a Grammy, I'm pretty sure she's taking something home.
I'm leaving with something.
Yeah, I was about to quote Denzel. I'm leaving here with something.
And I kind of think people getting tired of multiverse stuff too. Not multiverse, but multiverse movies. I think they're getting tired of that.
Multiverse movies or superhero fatigue?
It's not superhero fatigue. I don't think. I don't really think it's superhero fatigue.
Both. I think it's both.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both, but mostly the multiverse stuff, the lack of creativity with the storylines.
Right. What was your question?
Material left there into the chat. What up, B?
I've been here for a long time.
Yeah, like she been there.
Was your phone muted or something?
No, I was just listening. I didn't even know what stage I was in. I was so confused, and I was just like, it was never ending. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna let y'all go because I don't even know what the topic was. And then we moved over to a new thing, and I'm still kind of lost. I don't know.
I said Oscar snub. One of the snubs was fucking Oppenheimer. No, Barbie felt like it was snubbed by Oppenheimer, but
nah.
She'll be all right.
She'll be all right. And another one was the Into the Spider-Verse being snubbed by the Miyazaki film. So, but the main voice character of Into the Spider-Verse that played Miles Morales, he felt like that they got snubbed. So I was like, do you feel like that it got snubbed?
Wait, how long ago was Miles Morales? I felt like that movie was like almost
that
2
movie
years.
came out last year.
It was a sequel last year.
It was a sequel last year. It came out a month after Mario, I think.
Oh, I didn't know it was a sequel. I remember it just being one movie that played on probably television, I think.
No,
they both came out. They both came out in theaters, but the second one came out last year, and the Miyazaki film came out to like the end of the last year, to the last
What is the
quarter.
Miyazaki film?
Was it Heroes and Heroes and Heroes or some shit like that?
Wow, it seemed like a lot of movies came out, and I don't even remember going to the movie theater twice last year. So,
I look at it.
like the Oppenheimer, I don't even remember a trailer for that.
Oh, The Boy and the Heron. That's what it was called. The Boy and the Heron.
Yeah, I thought the movie was okay. It was entertaining, but I didn't really get the plot. Really, what the well, not the plot, but usually Miyazaki films have like a message,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't get the message. Maybe I gotta watch it twice.
This was
Maybe
in
we need to watch it together.
Was this in theaters? The Boy and the Heron
Yeah, The Boy and the Heron. That was the one that came out.
in theater?
Yeah, it came out in theaters.
Yep.
Miyazaki movies come out in theaters all the time.
Miyazaki's that dude.
He's that dude.
It feels like last year so many movies. Well, last year it felt like a lot of anime movies played in theater. After what's that?
Wasn't that Dragon Ball Superhero came out then too
No.
last year?
Dragon Ball Superhero.
No, what was the first? The train.
Mugen Train.
Demon Slayer.
The Demon Slayer movie.
Yeah, it's like after Demon Slayer, it seemed like every movie just started coming. All anime started coming out in movie theaters.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z has been doing the movie stuff like the One Piece.
Yeah, but
as well.
Dragon Ball Z has been around since kids was kids.
Like
there's also One Piece. One Piece has some stuff.
They've been around since we were born.
I know, so that's different. That's like expected. That's like that has.
There was also that Jujutsu Kaisen movie.
That came out in theaters too.
Yeah, Zero. Yeah, that came out in theaters.
Anime just getting more popular in general, so they about to just be putting
That's
out
why they're
movies.
making so many adaptations now.
Because
That's like
kids who watch
that's
it,
us talking about Sailor Moon. Like those are stuff that you'd be like, oh, okay, like it's like normal to see it in movies or see it in theaters, and like because those are things you watch when you was a kid. That's like something that's
why I was just
is
saying like
expected.
It has a built-in fan base.
Mm.
yeah, like the same. The stuff we've been watching it since we were kids. Like we're the consumers. We're the ones who can pay for it. We watching it back then. We could pay for the big ass movie now because we sat around the TV waiting for episodes.
Right.
And so Barbie feels like they got slighted by anime.
No, Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer is about the guy who made the nuclear bomb, right?
Yeah, the atomic bomb for World War II.
The atomic bomb, yeah.
Nigga, what? How the fuck do you
and that movie is almost 3 hours, I believe.
Yeah.
That's why I never even seen the commercial for that movie.
It was everywhere.
It was everywhere, but you don't really see commercials for movies no more like you used to.
Yeah, you really don't.
You gotta be glued to the internet to really see them like that.
I saw all kinds of advertising for Oppenheimer.
Definitely.
Oppenheimer. But Barbie wasn't like high art though, so I'm like Oppenheimer. I ain't see Oppenheimer, so I can't say that much about it. But I don't know, Barbie.
I'll take a movie about a historical event over a movie about a doll. I'm sorry, but you know,
First of all,
about a doll and the patriarchy. Yeah, that's what the movie was about.
First off, Gucci Man made a mixtape called Woppenheimer, so I knew
Woppenheimer. What?
Gucci Man had a Guwop. You know, called Guwop. Had a mixtape called Woppenheimer. Okay. I knew that Oppenheimer was going to win the Oscar because Gucci Man
endorsed Oppenheimer.
Right.
Honestly, Gucci Mane a national treasure.
Barbie made that money though.
Yeah,
It really did.
That's what's confusing
I
me.
mean, it's a kids movie. Everyone's gonna take their daughters to see fucking Barbie, of course.
Hey, the Mario. Hey, so I just found out the Mario movie didn't get nominated at all, and that thing got garnered
It should at
billions.
least got song of the year because that Peaches joint was stuck in people's head for a minute.
It wasn't even that wasn't even nominated.
That's a but see, shit like that is why I don't fuck with the Oscars. Because what?
Yeah, and then not to mention they had a lot of remixes of the old Mario song, like a lot of modern, more instrumental takes on those Mario songs within the movie.
Yeah, but they were doing remixes and or adaptations of not just Mario but video game songs for the longest time. I don't see that being a standout thing anywhere.
I really hate that piece.
I could see why Barbie felt some type of way.
Yeah, she's a white woman. Entitlement.
I don't hear that.
That's perfect.
It's because they feel like because they won so many other awards, and so in their mind, they assume, well, we grossed in the most amount, so we should win everything.
It's just ironic how that movie was about patriarchy and them niggas lost to the patriarchy, literally.
And then Ken won the award. Ken won the award.
Yeah, and then Ken won the award.
That's irony. That's irony right there.
Gotta love Ken. Gotta love
So
Ken.
But he was the most charismatic and interesting character.
Trying to do is what you're saying.
Yeah, Ken was
the opposite of what it was supposed to do.
Yeah. Ken was the most charismatic character in that whole movie, though. Charismatic and interesting. He had like a arc. So it is what it is.
Did he have a time skip?
And all Barbie had to do was just sit there and be mediocre.
Oh, they came out the same time. That's so weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
about the same time.
Like same weekend and everything.
Yeah, same weekend. They were literally competing head to head.
Yeah, and Barbie outnumbered them double. I guess they still have a little. They have a little. I don't blame them.
But Barbie got that name recognition though.
Yeah, definitely.
Because Barbie's like Dragon Ball, and what else? What else would Barbie be like?
Barbie was also in Airplane.
Like Ghostbusters or something.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
They were playing on, like, they're playing all over the place. They had Barbie playing all over the place, not just in movie theaters, but they was playing everywhere.
I was on a cruise and they was playing that joint in their little theater room.
Exactly. So let's be honest. Barbie was definitely going to do those numbers because they had everybody supporting it and putting in adding the extra numbers in there.
Oh yeah, I wasn't shocked that Barbie was going to.
Oh no, Barbie's a big household name. Big household name.
I still ain't finished it I'm still on halfway point, so I have not finished it. I started it on a flight and never finished. I didn't even finish it on the flight because it was just that boring.
Yeah, me and my girlfriend watched it. She said she didn't like it. She said she thought it was okay, just okay.
It was boring. It felt so long. I was like, bro, how can you still
Barbie?
Like the beginning was nice, but then when they went to the real world, it got like kind of like, okay, what are we doing here?
Made it to the real world.
I
made it to them having a party at Barbie's house. I was like,
and Barbie was like, I'm thinking about death.
I'm sorry for the spoilers, everybody. These niggas inconsiderate.
It's not inconsiderate. We didn't spoil anything.
That's my running joke. Yeah, that's my running joke. Any scene is a spoiler. I don't care if they're talking about the hair on Barbie's head. It's a spoiler.
Well, it was on the trailer.
Yeah, a spoiler.
And to be honest, the trailer is probably the best. If the trailer is normally the best part of the whole movie.
The trailer be spoiling everything.
That's what I'm saying.
The trailers be showing you everything.
Everything.
All the best parts.
For Hunger Games.
That's it. They don't know how to properly make a trailer.
No one does. First off, you need a big talking voice.
They know how to make a trailer. The problem is they don't know how to make a good movie.
No,
That's very true. That's very true.
Yeah.
They don't. That's the biggest
the
problem.
best part of the movie, and you go to the movie and the movie is trash. Clearly, they ain't made a good movie.
To be honest, though, like the Barbie movie had good set pieces and stuff. Like the background art and the scenery was great. But that movie as a whole, it was just all right. It was just all right. I think people was caught up more so in the empowerment messages than anything.
But that's not Barbie. First of all, nothing about Barbie screams empowerment.
Yeah, I would say so. She's pretty. Now, say whatever you want, but being pretty grants you a lot of benefits in society, be it man or woman.
So when you see somebody and be like, "Oh, she's a Barbie," you think to yourself, "Oh, that's like the next president, right?"
Next president, I don't. That's not the end all be all. End all be all is having social influence, which a lot of pretty people can have if they play their cards even remotely right. And she's a career woman. Barbie is a career woman who has done everything. How many of us can say we've had our hands in almost every trade or career like that? Not a lot of people. And Barbie's been a president too. Barbie's been a president too.
Yeah, she has been a president.
So that's empowering. You can't just look at somebody's looks and then make a judgment call off of that alone. You gotta look further than that.
I can't.
She's white.
Well, you shouldn't.
When you,
I don't know. Sometimes you just look at a motherfucker and just.
That's just you being a nigga, Dion. That's not relevant.
I was about to say, Dion pulled a Riley. I will.
You literally are Riley from the fucking Boondocks.
I will. That nigga look like a bitch.
But why do I have to apologize? I saw gay, so I said gay. That ain't bullying. That's an astute observation.
Bro, he is forever a goat for that.
The laws in the universe changed and nobody told me niggas had to apologize for being right. I know we wasn't wrong.
That was the whole point of that rant. I'm not wrong.
Mrs. Dubois, why does your peas cobbler look like throw up with peas in it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
I don't want to eat Mrs. nasty ass peas cobbler.
He said, no, that's disgusting.
The thing about Barbie, Barbie's like Mickey Mouse. They put Mickey Mouse in any position they want him to fit whatever story they're trying to tell. Barbie's pretty much the same thing. Barbie will be put in any situation, in any career. In any career, they'll make a fucking martial arts Barbie and have her doing Street Fighter shit if they wanted to. She's a avatar character. She don't really have her own personality, really. She does whatever they want her to do to fit the theme of the toy.
Yeah, she's like
mascot. How they want to just diversify Barbie, make her look like this, make her look like that, put her here, put her there, make her black, make her white,
Asian, whatever. Yeah, pretty much.
Whatever. At the end of the day, when you say, "Oh," I don't think anyone feels like it's a compliment to say, "Oh, you're such a Barbie." It's like calling somebody a blonde. You're such a blonde. The stigma is you're kind of slow. When somebody says, "Oh, you're such a blonde," they think to yourself, "Oh, that's like saying you're kind of slow," because they always see blondes as ditzy and slow and stuff like that. And then
to be fair, a lot of them do be actually ditzy and slow.
She's pretty.
I've never met a
I've noticed that a lot of really pretty people don't have to have certain character developments that people who aren't so attractive have. Sometimes, not all the time.
Yo, B, how do you explain Nicki Minaj and the Barbs?
They're the Barbs.
I'm saying, thank you, Material Life. I'm saying,
be careful.
Because they're Barbs.
Be careful with that though. You know they attack.
I'm confused.
No, if you saying like those people, like if someone call you a Barbie, they slow. They're like Nicki Minaj's whole movement is called the Barbs.
Yeah, but first of all, y'all trying to make it seem like the stigmatization of a Barbie is supposed to be somebody beyond educated, like a congresswoman. Like, yeah, I understand they're trying to diversify, but regardless of what, when you think of Barbies, you think of somebody that's just pretty. That's it. Like, they don't have no brain thought for their
I mean, that
stuff.
might be what people think of, but I'm just saying the concept since like Barbie
Yeah,
has long since been diversified. Like that's like the theme
that's
of
all they
Barbie.
did was diversify. That was it. But when with the Barbie movie, they tried to make Barbie movie something that it really isn't. Like, you can't be bringing big life situations that's happening on, or like black and white drama and all this other stuff that's like going on in the real natural world into Barbie. These are kids. Like, they don't care about this extra little stuff y'all
Talking about
talking about Barbie.
stretch marks and body image and all that other stuff.
Yeah, like,
Kids rarely have that, except for the kid that eats too many Twinkies.
yeah, but I'm saying Barbie
Twinkies
is
are good.
There's no such thing as too many Twinkies, nigga.
Yeah, but I'm like,
I
y'all
mean,
bring
there's
it.
no such thing
Barbie
as
is
too
supposed to
many.
be something that's fun, something that's pretty, and it's like a girl that's trying to maneuver or figure out the world. Y'all are like bringing Barbie into politics. Like, the girl should be at the White House at this
But
point, and Barbie is
Barbie is
not definitely.
political.
Ken is just a nice body. He's a nice person to be around. He loves Barbie. That's it. Like, ain't no guy trying to become a Ken.
Right. That's what the movie was
Yeah.
kind of
I'm,
touching on,
I'm, I'm, I'm talking about a real
Ken was
man. I'm
kind of
not
just like
talking about
a
no feminine man or anything like that. I don't care how you want to just diversify the character, make them spin off to be something that, oh, we're gonna create a muscle Ken, this and that. Like, but when you look at the origination of Ken, he wasn't like, you didn't see Ken and be like, oh, I want to be a Ken as a manly man. You didn't say, oh, I want to be Ken.
Nah, he was like Stedman to Oprah.
Yeah, like,
I
he
mean,
just
Ken wasn't really sold to men, so it was really sold to the women.
yeah.
he's like
As an
tuxedo. Ken is like
accessory.
tuxedo mask. He
As an
like
accessory. As an
he don't have
accessory.
his
Now, if
he
you
don't have his
saying
own
G.I.
roles.
Joe, yeah, everybody wanted to be G.I. Joe or Stretch Armstrong or some shit like that.
Yeah, like, people probably wanted to be Popeyes because he was strong, and it was like, oh, I'm gonna be strong, like. But I'm like, there's certain characters, like, regardless of how you try to pretend that they are, they're just not that. And Barbie is just never gonna be, to me. I'm never gonna see Barbie and be like, oh, she should be president. When I see a Barbie, I just think, oh, that's a pretty girl. That's it, or a pretty, oh,
So
she's
They
just
likes to
pretty.
have fun with
I
her. They
promise
likes to
I
have
hear
fun
you.
with her friends. She likes to
Yeah,
have
I
fun with
hear
her
you.
friends and go
A little
party.
7-year-old Lindsay, that's her dog, bruh.
exactly. Like,
I like
I
to
don't
do
see
hood rat
Barbie
shit
and be
with my
like,
friends.
oh, she can be the next astronaut, or she can be the next, like.
Yeah,
Now
especially at
she
a
might be
time
a
where
pretty
feminism
astronaut, but
was,
regardless of
popular.
what,
Astronaut Barbie.
exactly. That's all it was. It's like, oh, it's a pretty girl that works in that field, but a lot of them aren't like looking at this stuff and be like, oh, I want to be a Barbie. They try to,
Okay,
like,
so
astronaut, like somebody who works in the field of like flight and stuff. They probably say they want to be like, what's that? Was Amelia Earhart? They wouldn't say, oh, I want to be a Barbie and go
what's a
into the field
character
of
that
like.
fits that role to you?
Well,
Moana.
the female that was a pioneer in that role. Barbie isn't considered a pioneer.
No,
Amelia
like I
Earhart
said,
would
she's
be
like
the
a catch-all
person you would
character.
want to emulate in regards to like like, in the air world and stuff, like, because you'll be like, oh, okay, Amelia Earhart, she was the first female that flew and stuff, so that's who you want to emulate. You don't
No,
want to. You don't think of
like
Barbie
a
and be like,
fictional character,
oh,
though, like a
I want to
fictional
be
one.
airspace Barbie.
Would y'all say like Samus Aran is one of those?
Yeah, for girls who are into gaming, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they like a lot of women don't really mess with Samus like that though. So that's not one that would actually that in reality would be.
What are you talking about? Are we talking about like
If you want to talk fictional characters, you think of
Laura
strong
Croft
female
might be
fictional
funny.
characters. You think of Wonder Woman. You think of
Laura Croft, maybe.
Yeah, Laura
yeah,
Croft. Like,
you
it's not.
know, yeah.
Y'all not gonna sell me Barbie is supposed to be that like Barbie is she cute. That's it. That's all she should be is cute, a face, that's just existing. That
But
gives
that's
people the ability to feel like they can do whatever. That's it. Like the original Barbie movie with Tyra Banks, it portrayed Barbie exactly what she was.
Life size.
Life size, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That was pretty much
Life
Barbie. It was pretty much Barbie though.
Be
Yeah.
a star.
I'm like, y'all
I
trying to.
still
I
fucking remember that.
understand we're in this new generation and stuff like that, and y'all all want to fit in, and y'all all feel like uh, inclusivity, whatever, and all that other stuff. But we gotta stop it. There's a point period where you gotta say, okay, this just don't
Also,
make sense.
that was a missed opportunity on Tyra Banks' part. If they made that shit to a franchise, she'd rival Barbie.
Exactly.
Because
And
Tyra Banks was huge at the fucking time.
She sure was.
I think in their head they assume like, well, we talked about everything. We talked about LGBTQ, we talked about black, we talked about white, we talked about this. So they feel like they should win it all. But at the end of the day, like these little kids, half of them was lost. They were so confused. Like, what are
Like
we talking about?
people just want to have fun.
Exactly.
And let's not pretend that those political messages was the reason that people went to go see that movie. The reason because for real, until the movie came out, I didn't even know that the messages was in the movie because the trailer didn't show it. The trailer just looked kind of fun. It looked like a fun, colorful movie.
And it should
People
have
didn't really go to
stayed
see
there,
those messages.
but people wanted to do other stuff.
Yeah.
The movie was long. Like it was so like to get to the part I can't even tell you where the good part started at because it was just so long in the beginning half.
The best part was at the beginning, and then when Ken tried to take over Barbie Land.
Oh, if that was the best part, then the whole movie should have never won nothing.
It sounds to me like the best part is when it was over. Shit.
The best part was when Ken took over Barbie Land, and they Ken stopped the matriarchy. He stopped the matriarchy with patriarchy. And then all the Barbies was like, "Oh, I like this patriarchy, so we just gonna be y'all girlfriends, and y'all can sing to us and do shit for us." And then everybody was happy. And Barbie was like, "Hold on, this is a patriarchy. I don't like this shit. I want to be in charge again." And then they took the Barbies. She took all the Barbies, told them about patriarchy and what patriarchy does, and unbrainwashed them, and then tricked the Kens into fighting each other to get back Barbie Land.
Damn these spoilers. Yo, switch the topic. I'm tired.
That's so crazy to think that between the ages of 0 to 5, you'll be learning about patriarchy.
Yeah. We got to indoctrinate them young.
That is the age group that Barbie really like is created for.
Gotta get them young.
6, 7, like might be 8.
Why do you think drag queens are reading the kids?
You might be 8
Drag
years.
queen
There's
story
a
time.
few adult kids that still play with their Barbies and want their Barbies that be in middle school. But it's like the ones who ain't got no friends. Let's be honest. But if you're a kid, you really start having some real friends, you're not playing with your Barbies no more. You don't let them go.
Hey, yo, material life. You want to know which original Barbie I want to see? I want to see laid off Barbie.
Laid off Barbie. Barbie. Single mother Barbie.
Single mother Barbie. I want to see sexy mad Barbie.
No.
OnlyFans Barbie. OnlyFans.
Yes.
No.
Sex work Barbie.
I'm
Sex
saying,
worker
bro. Barbie with an OnlyFans will go crazy. I'm just saying.
Oh, shit.
Hi, I'm Barbie. Want to join my OnlyFans?
Click the link below.
I'll bust it open for $5 a month.
Nah, Barbie's not that fucking cheap. That shit is $20.
Whatever Black China is getting, Barbie's getting like double.
Barbie's getting.